All right, guys, welcome to another episode of the Early Bird Special, brought to you by Bold Daily Picks. 13-6 on the day yesterday. A couple of bonehead picks. Kansas hurt me. Ohio hurt me in the tournament. NHL, we did really well. NBA, really well. Going to keep it going here today. Not as many as yesterday. Yesterday we had 19 picks. Today it is only going to be about 13, but a lot of good value here for today. There were some tough games that I stayed away from. These picks we're giving you here are awesome. I'm guaranteeing another at least 10 wins out of these picks are hitting. Guarantee it. So first we're going to start off with NHL. Got the Devils traveling over to Philly. Philly coming off a tough loss yesterday against the Islanders. Grinded that one out. They had a 1-0 lead in the third period. Blew it. Lose in overtime. I think that's a little bit deflating. It's tough on some of their skaters. They got some veteran skaters. I like New Jersey to come in tonight with a win, money line outright. Moving down the line, we got the Florida Panthers traveling over to Chicago. Florida's gotten the best of Chicago. It seems like the Hawks always play sloppy against the Panthers. I think the Hawks win this one. So we're going to go Chicago money line there. Next, we got Detroit at Nashville. Detroit has really burned me a lot this year. I'm not in love with either of these teams, but I'm going to back Nashville in this one. I think they're the better team overall. And the total in that one I was going to say something about, but we're going to leave the totals alone today in NHL action anyways. Next, we got Tampa Bay at Dallas. This one's easy. Tampa Bay money line. Continue to ride teams like Tampa and Vegas. They're not -3, -4s. They're -2s every night. Good value on the dollar. Next, we got Colorado at Arizona. We're going to take Colorado money line again. Took care of business last night. Expect them to do more of the same tonight. Moving over to the NBA, we got the Nuggets traveling over to Orlando. I will take Denver to cover 7.5. Next, we got the LeBron and Anthony Davis-less, I guess I'll say, Lakers. Traveling over to New Orleans, we like the Pelicans to cover by 6 and the over 222. Without those two scores for the Lakers, definitely these numbers in their games are going to drop. Pelicans really like to get out and run. One of the worst defensive teams in the NBA and one of the most efficient and quick teams in the NBA on offense. So that's a recipe to keep that number over 222. I think it's a little bit low due to no Anthony Davis, no LeBron James. So the over in that one is going to be a great pick. Next, we got Washington traveling over to New York to take on the Knicks. We're going to go Knicks money line. They'll get Derrick Rose back. That's a nice boost for them off the bench. And the under 225.5. Knicks really slow things down. They grind the game out. Washington likes to get out and score. It's tough for Washington to even get to 100 night in and night out if they're not getting 25 apiece from Westbrook and Beal. I mean, you look down that roster, it's tough sledding for them. So we like the under in that one. Next, we got Brooklyn at Portland. We're going to leave this game alone, but we are going to go with the total over 236.5. Definitely a steep number to get to, but both these teams are just 3-point snipers all over the court. I think that high of a number is definitely going to scare some people off, but I think it gets there actually pretty easily. Next, we got Philly traveling over to Golden State, and we're going to take Philly to cover the 3.5. So that will do it for the picks on that one, guys. Definitely a shorter episode today. Be sure to give it a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. It really goes a long way for us, guys. We're at 14. Hoping to get by like 25 by the end of the week. Maybe 30-ish if we're lucky. Appreciate the support, guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow.